Alrighty, boys. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're playing into a Jarvan, and we're going to be teaching you how to win the Jarvan matchup. We're going to be doing a new series where we're going over how to win every single jungle matchup with Kayn. So I hope you boys are interested and you're involved and you're engaged. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But let's get it started. So first things first, I'm running Conquer Inspiration. And if you know anything about my itemization, you'll know that Conquer Inspiration with double adaptive and scaling HP usually tends to lean in towards building Eclipse. And the reason that we're going to be building Eclipse, I'll kind of go over to this game. So you're probably wondering green, red, or blue smite. Into the Jarvan matchup, you can flex between red and blue smite depending on if they have a lot of mobility, and they do. They have Darius, they have Pyke, they have Kai'Sa. So because they have so much mobility, I'll actually wind up going red smite this game. If they don't have a lot of mobility, then you can usually go blue smite. And that will be perfectly fine. So the thing about Jarvan is that Jarvan's a champion that you can farm faster than, right? Sometimes you have to worry that Jarvan might try to cheese you because he actually does have a good amount of mobility and he does have a good amount of early game damage. So step number one, I think I'm going to want to go set up a ward right here. So if they have CC in their mid and top, you have to be a little bit anxious walking up like this. They do have Darius with Ghost who can like kind of walk me down, so I'm a little bit worried. But looks like we're kind of fine to walk out here. Okay. Silas might just get some damage here. That's fine. Okay. So, we're going to look to do a top to bot full clear. And the reason why I decided to do a top to bot full clear is because if I clear faster than Jarvan, I should always do a full clear. I think that's something that you should always do. And you should always ideally path towards bot lane unless you're in fear of getting invaded, which in the Jarvan matchup, you shouldn't have any fear of being invaded. As long as you set an early Raptor ward, you should have zero fear of being invaded on your topside camps. So we're gonna do this camp and we're gonna get this sub 300 HP. We're gonna smite this camp and we're gonna auto it twice and we're gonna Q to the right, just like that, and then we're gonna auto W. So you always want to use your abilities in between your autos, correct? That's the most efficient and proper way of clearing. And now we're gonna go to our wolves here. So Jarvan actually has a lot of potential for early ganking, so that's why I did look to plant that early vision. And he should be done with his Raptors, and I believe he's gonna just do his top side, so I'm gonna watch the mid and top. So while he's around top side, which is only gonna be for around 5 to 10 more seconds, I'm gonna just make sure that their lanes aren't gankable, and neither is, so they should be fine. So I can ping out that he's down here. Now the reason why I know this is because he started top side, I started top side, and he's done with his 3 camps around the same time I'm done with my 3 camps. So, oh, there he is in mid lane, he showed. And notice that he's kind of walking down towards me. Remember how I said he can look to invade you if he wanted to? So what I should do is instead of starting my red, I should do my Krugs, hide this out, so if he EQs over the wall, he's not going to get any damage off on it. And now we're just going to finish this. We're going to hold on to our smite in case he's on our red. We're going to ping out that bot side here. Bot side in position to get ganked, so we have no worry over there. And we don't see him with our E, so we can just finish our red. And then we're going to look to do our top scuttle. Now, normally you would do a reset into your top side camp, but because Jarvan is going to be staying on the map, I don't want to get double scuttled here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my smite here, and Jarvan's going to be down there, and I'm going to go for top scuttle. Now, if you're wondering why do I not go for bot scuttle, it's because both their bot laners can move, and only one of our bot laner can move. So what we could do here is go for top scuttle and maybe look for an objective play. Or not an objective, a gank on top. I don't know why I said objective. I was thinking about objectives for some reason. But we could just ping out over here. So he's on it yet, so he just finishes blue. He's a little bit delayed with his full clear. So my Gromp is going to spawn at around 420. So I have enough time to go slap a ward in his Raptors. Nowhere to gank because look at the lanes right here. Top is shoved in. There's no space. And he's too healthy for making the play work here. And right here, Jarvan's here. So he's kind of like hovering that play. So there's no real opportunity. Okay, after the reset, we should go for a sweeper. So the thing about the Jarvan matchup is that Jarvan does not outscale you. You're going to outscale him in team fights, so you're always going to wind up going red Kayn into the Jarvan matchup, correct? And Eclipse is amazing because Jarvan's not a champ that you have to worry about running down, so you don't need Voltaic. And like I said, you do path faster than him and you outscale him. So this should be an easy matchup. But I will say, Jarvan's probably one of the most broken junglers in the game right now. I don't know if you guys have been watching a lot of high-ranked streamers, but a lot of people are playing Jarvan right now. I know Agurin is in NA right now playing Jarvan. Oh, wow, I actually got cheese there. Oh, it was their top laner that set up the early vision there. Oh my god, wow, he won the 1v1 without having whatchamacallit? A reset. He won. God, his CDs are so low. Yeah, I mean, you can see why Jarvan's such an OP champion right now. Oh wow. That's so unlucky. He just overstayed, invaded me, and it worked out because they had vision there. Oh, that's not good. Well, at least I outscale him. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. That was like everything that could have went wrong just went wrong.
Mysterious artifact, you sure love yourself talk.
He's overstaying the map so hard. Okay, he's going from Raptors to his Krugs. So I'd probably look to go invade his bot side.
An enemy has been slain.
I could also look for the play here. I look at her HP. 2 camps is worth 200 gold. It's good to deny Jarvan that, but this is worth 400 gold. Alright. Now this is very greedy, but sometimes I like to be greedy. Yeah, Pike's just gonna come for me. Oh wow, he didn't even look for me. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, sometimes greed is good. I will tell you that. Sometimes greed is indeed good. Here's a big pointer I want to give to all my Kayn mains, is that you should never tilt, because your champion scales so well. Especially as red Kayn, I would say. So, I knew that Jarvan was going to be up there, because he didn't reset and he was farming his 2 topside camps. And without a reset, he clears his camps a lot slower. So, now I'm actually going to be able to get some CS back. And it looks like they're going to, like, 2-man my Raptors here. We should look to collapse on this. 3, 2, 1. Alright. It's not bad to get little 1-for-1 trades because I'm getting a lot of orbs out of it. And we're going to be going Eclipse, right? Don't like half my orbs. Got a 1-for-1 on that play. I can go for Top Scuttle.
Easily you brought me back to
Like a level advantage on me.
No. I'm always close.
Alright. So now we just go for the Scuttle. This is pretty greedy because look at Jarvan, he could just walk down. But if worse comes to worse, I can just walk out. It's not like Jarvan has ulti right now, right? Keeping track of CDs is very important. So if he's not up here, then he has to be down there somewhere. So he's probably farming his wolves, if anything. And then he'll probably look to do Dragon after. So I'm going to probably do grubs on spawn. I'm picking out that he's on this right now. And you can also maybe look for a play in, I wouldn't say top, but he doesn't have ulti. So I guess we'll wait on that. Never mind. I'll just farm up. When in doubt is Kayn, just look to farm camps. Like I said, you scale really well, so you don't have too much to worry about, I find. Yeah, just ping this dragon out. We should be vibing. 7 seconds on that.
My aura is none of your concern.
Okay, now we're gonna go on grub. So you want to make sure that we know when Malphite's ult is going to be up exactly, so in 50 seconds. We can look to take this, and while he's doing dragon, I can take 2 of these grubs before he can take dragon, and with that extra time, I can maybe look for an invade while I'm at it too. And if he overstays on my bot side, we could just trade camps, and I can do vertical. And I could look for a gank on top. And the reason why I want to look for a gank on top is because obviously Jarvan's ahead of me in the early mid game. So in the early game is really the only time you have to be respectful and smart about this. Because obviously Jarvan is going to be able to like win any fight right now that he takes with me. So we kind of just have to play the game with some respect for him. And then once we get our form, we can be a little bit disrespectful. Unless he has like an item advantage on me, but... Okay, so right here, his ulti's going to be up around the same time as my E. I mean, yeah, if he dies, can't do anything. He overextends and dies. So right now, I should just reset. Oh, we can maybe look for something with sideless here.
Don't you have any flair for the dramatic?
I need Silas to walk up. No, no, take the tower, please, Silas. What? Why would he take the tower for me? He doesn't like me.
An ally has been slain.
Uh...
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Okay. That's really unfortunate. All good though, I did get a lot of orbs out of that play. I also got Eclipse. But look, he doesn't have red, so he didn't actually take my red, I don't believe. Unless he took it a while ago. But... no, I didn't. Okay, cool, I can get my bot side. So I took 2 grubs, and notice he went to go make the grub play himself, because he figured I didn't take it. So I only took 2. But... That's why you take only 2 in those situations. When you have to play like a little bit of a higher tempo game, like I wanted to look for more of an invade and look for more of a gank. And if you get 2 out of 3, you get the feed stack, so it doesn't give them a stack to get that 3rd one. A good quality of life change that Riot added in. He might go for my camp here, but I'd imagine he looks for this mid play more so. Could be looking from behind, honestly, like from over this angle. He hasn't shown yet. Darius is definitely putting a ward in my jungle right now.
This is all this galaxy has to offer.
Alright. Okay, should go for another top play here soon. We're gonna look at this guy's ult CD. We should be able to find something off that.
My empire.
Yeah. So we could easily get on top of this guy. Now that we also know that he has no flash. We're gonna wait for Malphite ult here. Nice. Perfect. And I'm actually gonna look to reset over here. We see Jarvan on the map, so we can reset immediately now. Sweet. Oh, there's a pike.
We need to regroup.
And okay, we definitely want to get our plate still caps. So whenever you go on Red Kayn, you always want to get your first item, and then you want to go and get your defensive boots ASAP. So in their team comp, they have, you know, 80, 80, 80, 80. We get plate still caps, and Eclipse first item is always my recommendation into Jarvan matchup. And you can see he has Sundered Sky, so we can look to counter his itemization by getting Bramble here soon, and I would also find a lot of value into the Jarvan. Or into the Darius, sorry. I don't think we could do anything here. Oh, almost. Ult him? Sweet. Ult is up in like 20. Run! Alright. I have Eclipse and my ulti's coming up in 10, so I could maybe look to like get my Raptors here. Yeah, so if Silas sent my, or if Jarvan sent my Raptors, I'd be able to fight him because of the Eclipse. He is Sundered for sure, but I didn't survive long enough for my team to collapse. Really good play by the bar there. Target spawning in 30, so normally as Red Kayn you always want to team fight those objectives, but because they have pure vision control and we don't, maybe it's a smarter idea to look for like a topside invade, because keep in mind Jarvan's been on the bot side of the map for so long that he hasn't really had time to like really play on the top side and get his topside camps. With mid dying, I think it's also just more icing on the cake for us to want to go to his top side instead of going for the dragon. Now he actually could be clever and go to his top side before he does the dragon, but we'll see. He might have only taken his Raptors and then left. Oh, never mind. Joink. Thank you. Yeah, he actually opted not to do the dragon. That's interesting, because most junglers would look to just stack dragons ASAP. I was willing to give the dragon and just invade his top side, because if I get a lot of golden XP, by 3rd dragon we'll be able to win team fights. So that's kind of my thought process on that. Ooh! Just holding on to my Q a little bit there. Can we get the heal? Sweet. We should back up. Hardcore.
There is so much water. Oh, the symphony of fire.
Oh, yeah. So that's why the power of Eclipse can come in handy. So it's already blocked 500 damage, and right there, since I saw Silas was moving up, I knew that I could buy enough time for my boys to kind of help me out there. But wow, beautiful. I like that this game didn't really go perfect for me. Like, obviously I made that early mistake. Jarvan had a really good read and invaded my Gromp at the appropriate time. So I like that this game is a little bit more like on the spot, like thinking on the spot. Right here, between the Rift and Dragon, you should always prioritize the Dragon if you can. So I'm going more of a team play S build. I'm gonna go Bramble to immediately counter this guy's itemization. And because I'm going Eclipse, it's actually considered a lower econ build. So lower econ essentially means that you're getting less gold. And with less gold, you want to play kind of more like I wouldn't say a team support, but more for your team, of course. So Cleaver will be amazing. I think in the Jarvan, Cleaver, Eclipse, items like Frozen Heart, Bramble, you know, just being a good front line is probably the best way to counter and destroy a Jarvan. You will hard win the matchup if you just play like this. Now, I don't want to greed too much and go for the dragon here, but you know what? I'm one smite away from tier 3 smite. If Bard can go and ulti this, I will steal it. I promise you that. I'm actually gonna kill it like that. Oh no. Oh, they one-shot it because of Zed. Nah, that makes sense. I was gonna try and steal it, but unfortunately I couldn't. That's why I didn't fully clear my Krugs there. We can go for the Rift though, because I have a stronger smite, so they can't really contest it. Notice that they do have Pyke moving here, so with Pyke rotating, they'll be a little bit more anxious of the idea that, you know, it's more of an uneven fight. But with that in mind, I don't think you should be afraid of uneven fights, because if you're confident in your champion, you can definitely win uneven fights. When you're Red Kayn and you have your ulti. Now, the number one thing I'm going to preach for all my Red Kayn mains, across any matchup, doesn't matter, you should always wait to fight till you have your ulti. You should try not to fight without your ulti as Red Kayn unless you have numbers advantage. If it's like a 3v2 and you can force like an uneven fight, I would not fight anybody unless I have my ulti, okay? Okay, we should look to get the first tower so we don't lose the feats of strength, so I think I'm actually going to send it into mid here. Opening mid tower I think is probably the most important thing you could do, because that opens up the map and it gives you more space. More space equals more room for fights and more room for plays. So get onto the tower here. Nice. So we got first tower. And the feats of strength won't be too hard to win here. Not bad. Don't need to flash it or anything like that. Overly ambitious. Okay, I kind of went overly ambitious, but all good. We should be able to live here too. Always all tanky enemies? Oh, so that's a terrific question. Yeah, most of the time you do want to look to all tanky enemies, unless obviously someone is like, let's say their carry is low HP, and you want to secure a kill on them, or you want to stay on top of them, sure. But if you're looking to just get more value out of a team fight, you want to get a lot of health, you do get a bigger heal the more health they have. So ideally you do look to ult the tankiest targets. Not like tanky as in armor and MR, but HP. HP is the important thing. And try to make sure that you don't have any anti-heal applied on you, so sometimes you can stay inside longer to wait out the anti-heal. But right now, because there's such an 80 heavy comp, we're just gonna stack armor. So I mentioned earlier that good items into Jarvan. One of them's Frozen Heart, so we could probably go Frozen Heart here. Oh, I'm trying to save this guy, dude. Fortunately, did not get saved there. Okay, so you can see the red smite gives me a lot of value, because look at how mobile their team is. It's kind of hard to stay on top of them, but red smite will help me stay up, like on top of who I need to kill, and I can just frontline for my team. So with this playstyle, guys, you're pretty much always going to want to play as a 3-stack with your bot lane and your support. So setting up vision together, you always want to do it with your support. Making sure that the waves are getting shoved in. If there's ever any blind spots, like right here and here, notice I'm always hovering my 80 carry. So I'm always watching for them, and if anyone's there, I can hop off the camp and run immediately to help them. Okay. So we can go for Scuttle here. Alrighty. Could be a little greedy here and look for an invade, but probably not the best idea. Just get the kill. Maybe look for the Jarvan or the Zed here. He's gonna look to send the Silas, so maybe I should go defend the Silas, because I have 2 people here gatekeeping this. So let me just. Nice. Make sure I just walk up and then we can get the tower. So even though we're down 2 dragons and they definitely were winning early game, once you get into this mid game, you can be so forceful. And all you need to do to like make sure that you're gonna fight or win fights at least, is just make sure that you have your ulti. So if I wanted, I could just finish my Bramble and get a Thorn Mail. It's not a bad idea. Finishing 4 items is not bad. And then after that, I can get a Frozen Heart if I wanted to, and just keep stacking armor. They have no AP damage, so this is a really easy team comp. Really easy. Make sure we get a big reset. So if you are gonna fight objectives, usually like 45 seconds before the objective spawns, you usually want to group up. And you want to get a reset beforehand, so get your level with Vanny, make sure your sums are up, and make sure you get the right items. Nice. That took me back to the Otacon, so I figured I should ult him out of any of the targets. Because at the end of the day, getting the objectives is probably the smartest thing. Because let's say they get this objective and they get the dragon. Yeah. What elo are we playing in? So we're playing in Masters right now. The thing is, in Challenger, it's kind of hard to do a series like this in Challenger because you're just going to see the same like 5 champs over and over and over. So I want to make sure that I'm playing in an elo that's still competitive, but also going to give us a little bit more variance in champions that are picked. So for certain matchups, you know, I think this is a good elo to play in. Alright. I like to upgrade my boots if I want to. Upgrading boots is never a bad idea. Nice, not bad. Got the kill. I should make sure this wave shoves in. Because if I shove in the wave right here and no one comes in to catch it, then it's gonna bounce the wave back. It's old and item, gold and XP and all that jazz. I'm not gonna hit the tower though, because this is more of like a team play-esque build, right? Death Stance now? We can go Death Stance. Death Stance is really good if you're ahead in snowballing, which I am, so I could definitely go Death Stance right now if I wanted to. That's a great idea, my friend. Let me slow him down with a Q. Honestly, just chase this guy down. Get his flash for free, and we just keep taking his jungle. So notice because I'm this strong at this point, I can like 1v3, and since I have Bard backing me, who has his ulti, and he has like a lot to help me out here, yeah, we can just look to like force every single one of this guy's camps. Make it so he can't play the game, and then yeah, it's pretty free win. Nice. Just kill that guy. See, so sometimes I like to hold on to my ult as long as I can, but sometimes I just use it instead of secure the kill. Did I miss Korea? Oh, I love Korea. Yeah, I miss it. Some great parts about it. Yeah, I think that stands. So if I need to get like a really quick spike, like let's say I want to spike really hard before like, what do we call it? Before a fight, I could use that 500 gold to buy my upgraded boots, but if I don't need a quick spike right now, I could just keep building my items. Like getting a DD as early as possible would be more ideal, in my opinion. Okay. Okay, sweet. I know what you're thinking, I'm just farming my own camps right now. But that's because I am the safety net, and I want to get level 16 here. Oh. It's never bad to just play selfish and farm a bunch of your own camps. Never a bad idea. Don't ever feel bad about that. Consider it a safety net. If things go good, they go good. If they go wrong, it's not your fault. Oh, no one saw that. Embarrassing. Oh, nice. Get this tower. We got Death Stance now. Yeah, so we're making a lot of money. I gotta upgrade my boots too. So I get DD and upgrade my boots. So they are gonna have a little bit of magic damage because of the Kaisa. But I'm probably still gonna wind up getting a another armor item or something like that. Get as tanky as possible. I'll show you my stats, as you can see that too. A lot of Kai'Sa's damage is still coming from like auto attacking and whatnot. It's not like she's gonna come with her W's. Okay. So right here, unless I have like a really big, like if I have a basic component, when I'm at 5 out of 6 items, if I have enough gold for a basic component, I won't buy it. But if I have enough gold for an epic component, I will buy it. And the reason why is that this 6th slot is better used for control wards than it is for a basic component. And, you know, 5 out of 6 items, a basic component is gonna really change anything, but vision will be insane. It will be insane. But yeah, last item I probably get a Frozen Heart. I was pretty adamant on that thought process. I could always get Sterix too, but they don't really have a lot of burst. Sterix is good for anti-burst. And also Pyke does counter Sterix because of your, his ulti going through shields. Ooh, he hooked me out.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, those Kaisa W's are actually going to be dealing a lot of damage to me because I got no MR for. Oh, hey, buddy. All right, here. This is one of the instances where I'm holding on to my ulti as long as possible. Nice. So you can see how tanky I am. I can just tank tower shot after tower shot. But yeah, the game should be over now. GG's. I hope you boys learned a thing or two on how to play into the Jarvan matchup. It was fun showing you guys. GG's. GG's. Not bad. Not bad. Good game. Yeah.